What's going on, y'all? So, today is all about positive intent, setting positive intentions, and just speaking words of affirmation. So, here is a soothing words of affirmation to start your morning or end your day, and we will just get into the flow of setting positive intention, positive self-talk. So, without further ado, it would be good if you can just relax, close your eyes if you can, or just kind of clear and empty out your mind. So we'll begin. I am loved. I am amazing. I am intelligent. I am spontaneous. I am calculated. I am organized. I am consistent. I am deliberate. I am kind. I am magnetic. I am a money maker. I am all things that are of my highest self. I realize that life is a journey, and so therefore I am the captain of my ship. I am the author of my future. I am the painter to this masterpiece. I am the lyricist to this love song. I am the instructor of this symphony or conductor of this symphony. I am protagonist in this story. I am the chauffeur of this ride. I am the head chef to this beautiful cuisine. I am the musician behind this beautiful album. I am the engineer behind these relationships. I am the teacher to this life lesson. I am the educator to this universal collective experience. I am the builder behind this generational wealth. I am the cycle breaker to any generational curses or trauma. I am the trailblazer in this beautiful maze. I am. Let's just end with I am. I think that it's so important to speak positively over ourselves, and I feel like as youth we are more positive than as adults, and that could be because of a plethora of reasons, life circumstances, arduous battles, things that really put us in a position to have to be, more on the defense and feel like, okay, well, why should I automatically assume positivity or positive intent? And so I think it's a rewiring of our brain that we have to do, because our brain is magnificent. So we really can rewire our thought patterns and ultimately our reality. So, I know that there's been a lot about like quantum physics and stuff, like, propaganda and things in the media. And, if we really actually delve into it, quantum physics, astrology, spirituality, all of these things really plays a huge part, and it's like really a part of our everyday life. And so for some people it's like, oh, good things always happen to you, like, you doing good, da 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 da. And some people, like, they vibrate at such a high frequency because of like their personality and who they are. However, sometimes it can be a battle that is a journey that can seemingly be isolating in a sense. And isolation, we thrive off human connection, right? However, isolating is also a point of like rebuilding and refurbishing, who we are. Because when you can really like be with you and who you are as a person, then you automatically like draw people to you because you've done that work. And so, it's a blessing and a curse at times. However, we for those of for those of us who really like seek positive attention and who have a genuinely positive outlook on life, it can definitely be an interesting journey, because it's like you do see hardship and struggle all around, but it's like you're still like you're kind of like in an incubator in a sense. And it's not to be aloof to what's going on in the world. It's not to be naive. It's not to be educated. However, it's to be protected and to be revolutionary, in the sense of revolutionizing your mind and renewing your spirit, and taking care of your body, and being intentional about your health, and being eager about your growth. It's things that go beyond the surface, right? And so sometimes it can be like, but I gotta go to work, I gotta go to school, I gotta go grocery shopping, I gotta work out, I gotta check on friends and family, I have to, take care of kids, I have to, do all of these things. And it's like, okay, however, like, who are you? And what are you doing for self? And what are you doing to make sure that you straight? Because if you ain't straight, you can't do all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it's not gonna be. And if you do it, some people are like can function in chaos. However, even if you do it, it still won't be at the highest quality, because you are. It's not. You're not in your highest state of being, right? Your highest state of consciousness. So we have to really take heed to our our bodies and how we feel, and our gut and our spirit, and how, like, if it don't feel right, don't do it. If it ain't speaking to you, don't go there. It's just like these types of things. And so sometimes you might have the fear of missing out, FOMO, right? You're like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to. And then it's just like you take a step back, and it's like, without all of that, who am I? Who am I without all of these things? Who am I? Who am I? As a person, as a human, all of these things that we self-proclaim, right? Who am I? And what am I doing? So it's a deep conversation, and for the 1, 2, 3 who may have, you know, resonated with this, shout out to you. You are the real MVP. And this your girl Tricaria signing off. Peace.